The Kansas City Chiefs and Philadelphia Eagles will meet again in Super Bowl 59 on February 9, 2025. This will be their second Super Bowl showdown in just 3 seasons, adding another chapter to their growing rivalry. Through the years, dominant teams have left their mark, some capturing the Lombardi Trophy, others falling just short. As we approach Super Bowl 59, here are the greatest teams to ever play on Super Sunday. The 1985 Chicago Bears topped the list. Their defense was nearly unstoppable, allowing just 12.4 points per game while collecting 64 sacks. They outscored opponents 91-10 in the playoffs and demolished the Patriots 46-10 in the Super Bowl. Led by Walter Payton, Mike Singletary, and the infamous 46 defense, this team had both dominance and personality. Next, the 1984 San Francisco 49ers. They became the first team to win 15 regular season games and finished with an 18-1 record. Joe Montana led them to a 38-16 Super Bowl victory over Dan Marino's Dolphins. This squad set the foundation for the 49ers dynasty. The 1989 49ers also deserve recognition. While they weren't as dominant in the regular season, they were unbeatable in the playoffs, outscoring opponents 126-26. Montana won league MVP, and their 55-10 Super Bowl victory over Denver remains the most lopsided in history. The 1972 Miami Dolphins remain the only undefeated Super Bowl winning team. However, their strength of schedule and close playoff games keep them from the top spot. Still, 17-0 is perfection. Washington's 1991 squad is often overlooked. They went 14-2, had a 261-point differential, and dominated the playoffs with an average margin of victory over 20 points. With one of the most balanced teams in NFL history, they crushed the Bills in the Super Bowl. The 1999 St. Louis Rams, known as the greatest show on turf, revolutionized offense. Kurt Warner, Marshall Faulk, and Isaac Bruce led an explosive attack that won Super Bowl 34, though their playoff run was less dominant. The 2013 Seattle Seahawks were the best defensive team of the modern era. The Legion of Boom shut down the most significant offense in NFL history, embarrassing Peyton Manning's Broncos 43-8 in Super Bowl 48. Their defense allowed just 172 passing yards per game that season. The 2007 New England Patriots nearly became the most incredible team ever. They went 16-0 in the regular season, but a shocking 17-14 Super Bowl loss to the Giants kept them from perfection. Despite that, they remain one of the most dominant teams ever. Finally, the 1992 Cowboys, 1975 Steelers, and 1966 Packers solidified their legacies with dominant Super Bowl victories. As Super Bowl 59 approaches, will we witness another all-time great team? Only time will tell. The 2009 New Orleans Saints overcame a late-season slump to win their first Super Bowl, led by Drew Brees and Sean Payton. The 2004 Patriots cemented their dynasty with a third title in 4 years, winning 21 straight games. The 2000 Ravens, driven by an all-time great defense, allowed just 10.3 points per game and dominated the postseason. The 1976 Raiders, after early struggles, crushed the Vikings in the Super Bowl. The 2002 Buccaneers, powered by the Tampa 2 defense and John Gruden's insight, overwhelmed the Raiders in a defensive showcase. The 1997 Broncos finally broke through, with John Elway and Terrell Davis leading to victory over the Packers. The 2020 Buccaneers, led by Tom Brady, steamrolled the Chiefs behind a dominant defense. The 2014 Patriots ended a decade-long title drought, with Malcolm Butler's iconic interception securing the win over Seattle. The 1979 Steelers earned their fourth title, grinding past the Rams. The 1977 Cowboys, with their Doomsday II defense, forced 8 turnovers and a commanding Super Bowl win. The 1983 Raiders peaked in the playoffs, routing Washington in an upset. The 2019 Chiefs, led by Patrick Mahomes, erased deficits in all 3 playoff games to secure their first title in 50 years. The 1993 Cowboys, powered by Emmitt Smith, steamrolled through the postseason. The 2010 Packers, with Aaron Rodgers at the helm, captured their 4th Lombardi Trophy as a wild card. The 2022 Chiefs eked out close playoff wins before edging the Eagles in the Super Bowl. The 2013 Broncos boasted a historic offense, but were overwhelmed by Seattle's defense in the Super Bowl. The 1967 Packers, in Vince Lombardi's final season, edged Dallas in the legendary Ice Bowl before winning Super Bowl II. The 1995 Cowboys, bolstered by Deion Sanders, won their 3rd Super Bowl in 4 years. The 1967 Raiders dominated the AFL, but fell to the Packers in Super Bowl II. The 1969 Vikings, led by the fearsome Purple People Eaters, suffered their first of 4 Super Bowl losses. The 1983 Washington team set scoring records, but was blown out in the Super Bowl. The 1990 Giants, behind backup QB Jeff Hostetler and a bold game plan, stunned the 49ers and Bills. The 2003 Patriots, despite narrow victories all season, survived Carolina in the Super Bowl. The 1981 49ers, sparked by the catch, won their first title. The 2005 Steelers, a wild-card team, capitalized on key breaks to send Jerome Bettis out as a champion. The 2011 Patriots fell to the Giants, undone by key missed opportunities. The 1978 Cowboys lost Super Bowl XIII after a costly dropped pass. The 1988 49ers overcame a lackluster regular season before Montana's signature drive secured victory. The 1974 Steelers, backed by an elite rookie class, dominated the Vikings for their first title. The 2018 Patriots methodically won their 6th championship. The 2021 Rams won a Hollywood-style championship in their stadium. The 2007 Giants stunned the undefeated Patriots with the helmet catch. The 2001 Rams, on the verge of a dynasty, were upended by the underdog Patriots. The 2023 Chiefs, overcoming regular season struggles, won back-to-back titles with an overtime Super Bowl victory.